Miss Cole, do you know what? Do you know that if this our world, if we can go back to the ancient days and begin to operate like that, especially I'm talking to us as Christians, if we can go back to the ancient days and begin to practice what they were actually doing, how they were living, do you know we have a peaceful society, we have a peaceful nation.
Yeah.
We're able to do, maybe just try to practice. We may not do it exactly like they did, but we can mimic one or two things that they were doing that was keeping them together, that was giving them a peaceful environment and a serenity. I think you can maintain any of those things. It really helps because this our generation, there's so much chaos, like there is no forgiveness, there's so much bitterness and hurt, holding people, doing grudges for so long. How can you say you love someone and then you can look at the person and think of so much evil in your heart?
Execute so much. You're even a Christian, so
I think if we Christian, we try to imitate what the ancients did that helped them to strive to do so many great things. I think it will help us.
And you see, I think this is great. This forgiveness is you freeing yourself. When you have bitterness or resentment towards people, what happens to you? Because you become a slave to those people. Something happened to Nelson Mandela. Let me use Nelson Mandela as an example. When he was released from prison after being battered for many years, he came out and they asked him, well, I think there was a question that was asked him, and he said, first of all, he forgives those guys who dealt with him. That was when I saw that, it was really touching, because first off, someone like me, I will come out and, bro, I want to break your head, I want revenge. But that's a lesson we all need to learn. The ability to let go.
Yes.
It's not that deep.
It's not. No.
It's not that deep.
If there's something I always tell people, if God should hold us responsible for our everyday actions, I don't think there will be anybody on this earth, because the truth is we hurt God every second,
every minute.
Everything that you think in your heart that you know is not good, God already seen, and it's already an offense to God, but He forgives you.
Really well.
So we have just come here to tell you that.
Learn to forgive, okay? Let go. It's not that deep. Don't get emotional about all these things. Perfect
example of a heart of forgiveness. Look at our brother Joseph.
Joseph,
yes. Did you see what he did?
That guy.
Did you see what the torture, the pain,
but you know
the betrayal?
Do you know that if that thing had come from other people, it wouldn't have hurt him like the way it hurt him coming from his own siblings?